Today, I want to talk about the most harmful foods people continue to consume. Some might expect me to highlight an obscure food with hidden poison, like a fish or a mushroom, but the foods I'm talking about are thousands of times more dangerous. They claim far more lives than some fish or mushrooms. These foods cause insulin resistance, nutritional deficiencies, dysbiosis, leaky gut, autoimmune diseases, and chronic low-grade inflammation. Insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is a growing problem that affects between 50% and 80% of the global population. Insulin is a vital hormone that regulates the amount of glucose in the blood. When the body becomes resistant to insulin, it can't use glucose efficiently, resulting in elevated blood sugar levels. This can lead to various health complications, including type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, and obesity. Sugary foods and sugary drinks are the main culprits. These include sodas, sweet tea, energy drinks, sugary coffee beverages, and even fruit juices. These products are high in simple sugars that cause rapid spikes in blood glucose, followed by increases in insulin production. When consumed excessively, the body begins to ignore insulin signals, resulting in insulin resistance. Moreover, constant sugar consumption can lead to excessive fat storage, particularly in the abdominal area, further increasing the risk of metabolic diseases. Over time, this can also contribute to chronic inflammation, which exacerbates insulin resistance and creates a vicious cycle of health deterioration. Nutritional deficiencies. Nutritional deficiencies are another serious problem, affecting practically everyone to some degree. This occurs because many processed foods are poor in essential nutrients, such as vitamins, minerals, and fiber. These foods are often enriched with empty calories that contribute to obesity and other health problems without providing the necessary nutrients for the body to function properly. A classic example is trans fats, which are present in many processed foods. Trans fats are created when vegetable oils are severely processed, resulting in products like margarine and vegetable shortening. These fats interfere with nutrient absorption by cells, reduce enzymatic activity, and increase inflammation in the body. Additionally, trans fats are associated with a higher risk of heart disease, strokes, and type 2 diabetes. They also negatively affect the blood lipid profile, increasing LDL, bad, cholesterol levels and reducing HDL, good, cholesterol levels. Furthermore, trans fats can impair endothelial function, leading to poor vascular health and increasing the likelihood of developing cardiovascular diseases. Dysbiosis and leaky gut. Dysbiosis refers to an imbalance in the gut microbiome, which is essential for healthy digestion and a robust immune system. Studies indicate that more than 90% of people suffer from dysbiosis to some extent. Gut health is crucial for nutrient absorption and protection against pathogens. When the microbial balance is disturbed, it can lead to various health conditions, including leaky gut syndrome. Leaky gut syndrome occurs when the tight junctions that hold intestinal cells together become loose, allowing undigested food particles, toxins, and microbes to enter the bloodstream. This can trigger autoimmune and inflammatory responses, contributing to a range of chronic diseases. Dysbiosis can also result in uncomfortable digestive symptoms, such as bloating, gas, diarrhea, and constipation. Additionally, gut health is closely linked to mental health, and a microbial imbalance can be associated with conditions such as anxiety and depression. Emerging research also suggests that dysbiosis may play a role in the development of neurodegenerative diseases, making it even more critical to maintain a balanced gut microbiome. Autoimmune diseases. Autoimmune diseases have increased dramatically in recent years. Currently, it is estimated that 1 in 10 people worldwide has an autoimmune disease. In the United States, this number rises to 1 in 7, or about 14 to 15%. Autoimmune diseases occur when the immune system mistakenly attacks healthy cells and tissues in the body, leading to conditions like lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and Hashimoto's thyroiditis. These conditions are often triggered or exacerbated by dietary factors, such as the presence of foods that cause chronic low-grade inflammation. Processed foods, rich in sugars and trans fats, are known to increase inflammation in the body and worsen autoimmune responses. Additionally, Certain foods, such as gluten and dairy, can trigger autoimmune reactions in susceptible individuals, exacerbating symptoms. Managing autoimmune diseases often requires a multifaceted approach, including dietary modifications, lifestyle changes, and sometimes medical interventions to control immune system activity and reduce inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation is a mild but persistent form of inflammation that can go unnoticed for many years. It is a key factor in many degenerative diseases, including heart disease, cancer, and neurodegenerative disorders. Sugary foods, sugary drinks, and starchy foods with a high glycemic index are major contributors to chronic inflammation. Furthermore, chronic inflammation can lead to insulin resistance, creating a vicious cycle that perpetuates health problems. Stress, lack of sleep, and exposure to environmental toxins can also contribute to chronic inflammation, exacerbating the negative effects of an inadequate diet. High glycemic index foods. High glycemic index (GI) foods, such as potatoes, rice, and processed flour, are rich in glucose and cause rapid increases in blood sugar levels. People with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes should avoid these foods, as they can exacerbate the condition. Even metabolically healthy individuals should consume these foods in moderation to avoid developing insulin resistance. Additionally, diets high in high GI foods are associated with a higher risk of obesity, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. Opting for complex carbohydrates, such as whole grains and vegetables, can help maintain stable blood sugar levels and improve overall health. Furthermore, incorporating fiber-rich foods into the diet can slow the absorption of glucose, providing more sustained energy and preventing rapid blood sugar spikes. Artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners, such as aspartame and sucralose, were created to replace sugar but have negative effects of their own. They dysregulate insulin signaling and negatively impact the gut microbiome, promoting dysbiosis and insulin resistance. Although they are non-caloric, their negative impacts on gut health and metabolism cannot be ignored. Studies also suggest that artificial sweeteners can increase appetite and cravings for sweet foods, leading to weight gain. Moreover, some individuals may experience side effects such as headaches, digestive issues, and allergic reactions when consuming artificial sweeteners. There is also ongoing research into the long-term health effects of these sweeteners, with some studies indicating potential links to metabolic disorders and cardiovascular diseases. Food additives and preservatives. Food additives and preservatives are abundant in processed foods. They interfere with digestion, bind to nutrients, and disrupt the microbial balance in the gut, promoting dysbiosis. Some preservatives can bind to vital nutrients, preventing their absorption by the body, while others can cause inflammation and adverse reactions. Additionally, certain additives, such as artificial colorings and flavor enhancers, have been linked to behavioral problems in children, such as hyperactivity and difficulty concentrating. Chronic exposure to food additives can also increase the risk of developing chronic diseases, such as cancer and heart disease. Minimizing the consumption of processed foods and choosing whole, unprocessed options can help reduce the intake of harmful additives and improve overall health. Processed meats. Processed meats, such as sausages and bacon, are not inherently bad, but the chemicals and preservatives added during processing are. Preservatives, nitrates, sugars, and other chemicals can be harmful to health, increasing the risk of cancer and other chronic diseases. Furthermore, excessive consumption of processed meats is associated with a higher risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and hypertension. Opting for unprocessed meats and healthy cooking methods, such as grilling or baking, can help reduce the health risks associated with meat consumption. It is also beneficial to incorporate a variety of protein sources into the diet, including plant-based options such as legumes, nuts, and seeds, to ensure a balanced intake of nutrients. Fried foods. Fried foods are extremely harmful due to the severely processed vegetable oils used in frying. These oils oxidize at high temperatures, increasing omega-6 levels and causing inflammation. The high ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 is pro-inflammatory, damaging the intestinal lining and disrupting the microbial balance. Additionally, fried foods are typically high in calories and trans fats, contributing to weight gain and increasing the risk of chronic diseases. Avoiding fried foods and opting for healthier cooking methods, such as baking, grilling, or steaming, can significantly improve health. Incorporating anti-inflammatory foods, such as fatty fish, nuts, and leafy greens, can also help balance omega-3 and omega-6 levels and reduce inflammation. Energy drinks. Energy drinks combine high levels of sugar and caffeine, a harmful mix that increases inflammation, damages the intestinal lining, and alters the bacterial balance. Excessive consumption can lead to significant health issues, including insulin resistance and metabolic dysfunction. Furthermore, the high caffeine content in energy drinks can lead to increased heart rate, high blood pressure, and sleep disturbances. Chronic consumption of energy drinks is also linked to an increased risk of developing cardiovascular diseases. Opting for natural sources of energy, such as adequate sleep, regular physical activity, and a balanced diet, can provide sustained energy without the negative health effects associated with energy drinks. Excessive alcohol. Excessive alcohol consumption damages the intestinal lining, increases inflammation, and contributes to leaky gut syndrome. Since alcohol and fructose are both processed exclusively by the liver, excessive consumption increases the risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, especially when combined with a diet high in sugars. Alcohol can also impair nutrient absorption and disrupt the balance of gut bacteria, exacerbating digestive issues. Reducing alcohol intake and choosing healthier alternatives, such as water, herbal teas, or diluted fruit juices, can help protect liver health and maintain a healthy gut. Moderation is key, and following recommended guidelines for alcohol consumption can minimize health risks. Ultra-processed foods. Ultra-processed foods are those that have undergone multiple stages of processing and generally contain many artificial ingredients. They account for 60 to 70% of the calories consumed in the United States and are quickly becoming prevalent worldwide. These foods are high in sugars, starches, and unhealthy fats while being low in essential nutrients, leading to nutritional deficiencies and various health problems. Ultra-processed foods are linked to insulin resistance, nutritional deficiencies, dysbiosis, leaky gut syndrome, and chronic inflammation. To combat these issues, it is important to consume whole, unprocessed foods and prepare meals at home. This approach ensures a higher intake of essential nutrients and reduces exposure to harmful additives and preservatives. In summary, to address these problems, it's simple: consume meat and vegetables, whole and unprocessed foods, and cook at home. This resolves 90% of the problem. If you liked this video, subscribe, hit the bell, and turn on all notifications to never miss a life-saving video.